All right, guys, Scar. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go because it's time for the Basco scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash, but if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like money fits well in my pocket. Watch it now or watch it later. His name so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basco scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff?
Welcome back, and this is the Never true. That happened to me today too with my little short with about the Arsenal beating Real Madrid. I was like,
"That is it."
It's like,
Day Junior.
Oh my god! I was like, must have been the paint fumes I was painting today. Maybe I got high from the paint. What's up, Anik? Nick's in the house. Got 4 people watching. Make sure you hit that like, me gustas too. Yeah. So what's up, guys? Chill. Another Wednesday. We're halfway through the week.
Love that Daredevil show last night. It was gruesome. It was violent. I love
that blew my mind.
I love it. Yeah.
Let's get into it then. Overall thoughts. DJ, take us away, sir.
Last night episode, 9.5 from me overall for the season. I give it a 9. I give it a 9 for the season. 9 for the season. Yeah, last night episode was gruesome. The way it was Frank, and I always forget how strong Kingpin is. Like literally how strong he is. And when he ripped old boy's jaw off, I was like, "Oh,
that's not the Kingpin we got in Hawkeye."
I know
that was toned down.
Everybody was worried about it gonna be Disney-fied and all that stuff. Okay. I liked how they did it. I like them bringing Karen back. I think Foggy's alive. After that,
you think Foggy's alive?
I think he might be alive.
I don't think so.
I will say I was on his girlfriend's side until last episode. F that B. Screw her, man. Screw her, man.
Okay.
Screw her, man. I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, her PTSD and all that stuff from Muse trying to kill her, but nah.
I have a feeling. I think she knows. I think she knows. No, I think she knows. I think she's starting to know that Matt might be
Daredevil.
Like, how can you not?
I mean, she's a smart girl. You should know.
Right? Exactly.
You gotta be adding up. Yeah.
Fletch, what did you think?
To me, it was a little bit kind of like, I guess it was just I wasn't in the frame of mind for it. It was a little bit, it's one of those things where you're trying to watch it late, and it was like, and I still haven't wrapped my head around it type deal. Okay. It was one of those like long days. It was like 2 days not sleeping that much. So I kind of groggy watched it. So I can't give like my final say. Yeah, because it was just like, what? And then I woke up. I think I might have fallen asleep a little bit, and then I woke up and Frank just like threw like a I don't know, it looked like a steel pin through somebody's neck or something like that, and I was like, okay, I'm awake now. And then it's like, okay, now I'm back.
What just happened?
What just happened? And it's like, okay, so it's like it had its quick moments, and then it had like its lulls, and I think it was like I was already like predisposed to like just tired, so the lulls kind of like got me like really low. But it does seem like they're setting up Bullseye to join Daredevil and doing a bunch of stuff, so they're really setting up something crazy for next season.
Well, he said he got to build an army, so I think he's going to recruit the remaining vigilantes and somewhat good cops he can.
Yeah, I'm going to touch on that after. I just want to get to Fast Eddie's comment before I get to G's take. Foggy's still alive because Bullseye kills his enemies in the head in the comics. He didn't shoot him in the head. But not everything translates, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Jelly Z? G, what did you think?
Man, and that last episode kind of blew my mind. And like you said, like DJ said, a lot of people don't understand that Fisk is muscular. He's strong. He looks fat and everything, but he's actually
abnormally strong. Yeah, he's abnormally strong.
Yeah. And that when he did to that dude, I was like, God damn.
You know how much force that takes to do that to somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the blood on the side in his eye. I'm saying,
I like that.
He wipes his face.
That was a practical effect too. I like that.
Yeah.
That was a
kind of remind me of Omni-Man with Red Rush in that first episode.
I thought the same thing. Yep.
And so I love the episode. I love the series all in all. There was a great start for Disney Plus with the series. I loved it. Can't wait for season 2 because it's just now you got martial law coming.
I think they might be close to finishing.
They're right. They've been filming it. So
they did come on Instagram and say can't wait till season 2, and I think they might have gave something away accidentally.
Oh really?
Really?
What was it?
It said something Fogwell Jim. Let me see if I can find it.
I know that they had they've been releasing a lot of scenes with the black suit and showing that the DD now is back on, and there's a lot of action shots. I know a lot of people have been speculating because it's like, oh, the candid shot that looks very professional, so it's like kind of hinting that maybe Marvel is pushing some of this stuff out, because I know a lot of people that now will watch the show. Like we're waiting for the show to end to now watch it and binge it. So it's like, so what do you guys think? Do you think they should release the whole thing or keep this weekly thing for the next
keep it
series?
weekly. I like the suspense. Yeah. Keep it weekly.
I think people are going back to the whole, it depends on the type of show it is.
Right.
I think. But people are, for one, you can get more traction long term by doing weekly, especially if it's a good show.
Oh yeah.
And people like to be able to talk about it for a week, and then the excitement of the weekly episodes. I think the problem that I have with some stuff is in between seasons is so long. I don't mind a weekly show, but the problem is if season ends, you might have to wait 2-3 years down the road to even get the next season. By then, you lost interest in it. It loses that momentum. So either, especially if you drop it all in 1 week, you got a week, and then you got to wait a freaking year or 2 years for next season, whatever. At least with weekly, you get a month, maybe 2 months of
talk about it.
Yeah,
people talk about it.
Yeah. So,
G, we're finished with it.
Yeah.
What'd you take?
Yeah. I put in the link.
Sorry. I put in the link in the private
chat. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the link for what?
That picture he said that might give away something on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold
on. What's up, Danny?
Yes, man. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. Good to see you. I was like, is he okay?
Well, I was talking to my wife. And time flew by.
It's all good, man.
I was like, I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Gotta go. You always gotta go without talking.
Yeah.
That's a spoiler. So, in all seriousness, guys, thank you so much for your love and support as we return to the world of Daredevil. And if you'll excuse us, we have to get back because
I did not know he was British.
Yeah, you know that. Both of them, right?
Daredevil fans, thank you for watching the first season of.
Kingpin not British. I know.
You've been with us through the Foggy, the Trial of the White Tiger, Muse, Bullseye, and of course the corrupt rule of Wilson Fisk.
That's just the beginning. We have a lot more coming in the second season. From Hell's Kitchen.
Vincent, what are you doing? That's a spoiler.
That's funny.
Wow.
I know
I got a good. Okay.
No, it'd be funny if like he would, forget that has to do his New York accent. And we kind of like, I'm Daredevil, mate.
Yeah.
Well, that's the gym that his dad fought at, right? That Matt's dad fought at, right? Fogwell Gym.
That's right. Yeah, I think so.
That's
was
the
it
gym.
Fogwell's?
I don't think.
I think he called it after Foggy. They named it. I think he named the gym after Foggy.
I don't think.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Check it up. You're saying that, Danny? Give us your take, man. Yeah, you of the last episode in the season.
I thought it was underwhelming.
Really?
It had some good parts in it to me. I mean, the fight scene, and it tied up a lot of the loose ends, but I expected a little bit more suspense. They foretold. I mean, you can see it coming a mile away. That stupid guy that went and tried to shake the puncher's hand. I was like, really? What are you doing? You know,
Yeah,
he's going to mess you up. I mean, I liked it. I just wish last night we were talking about it on the watch party. I wish he would have done the format like Cobra Kai. Done 6 episodes, maybe a little break. 6 episodes, maybe a little break. Because now I think DJ was saying, and I agree with him totally, that if they let too much time pass, people are gonna lose interest and they're gonna lose momentum.
right.
Well, they're wrapping up filming season 2 already, so it won't be that long between seasons.
It shouldn't be a year. If I was 6 months at the most.
I think it might be like a year and a half.
Oh, really, that long?
This
I
way.
think it should be this time next year again. I think a year is enough. You know,
I think 6 months.
I think year is the max you can go, but when you start getting over a year mark, you start losing.
Right now it's what, April?
Yeah.
So May, June, July, August, September, October. Thanksgiving would be a perfect time to come back to me, because as much as we all love House of the Dragon,
I've lost. I mean, it's been 2 years now since that
What?
last time.
I mean,
by the time I have to rewatch the whole season.
and the same thing starting to happen with Shogun. As powerful as Shogun was,
It's coming out next year, apparently.
well,
Season 2.
I would be, if it was me, I would feel like the Russo brothers did. They simultaneously film Infinity War and Endgame.
And Endgame.
I would do that at the same time. Boom. Since we weren't done, 6 to 8 months max, I had to set one out.
That's a good
what
point.
I would do.
All right,
I
an hour
think,
ago,
but, you know,
an hour ago, showrunner officially announced the season 2 premiere date. It's going to be return in March, so same time next year.
Wow.
Yeah, so a year.
So
I
I want to get to
to
Fast Eddie's comment where he says, because this is exactly what I wanted to talk about. Was I the only one thinking we're going to see the Defenders when he was talking to the people in the bar at the end of the year?
I was hoping to see at least Jessica Jones or somebody.
I would have loved to see
Luke Cage,
Jessica Jones, because
walk
they were
in,
a thing.
have them walk in the bar.
Yeah.
That
or
would have
at
been
the bar, at the bar.
Yeah, that he's paying him.
Like,
bar,
you know,
have a
they
drink.
turn around
Yeah.
and he goes,
and he's paying him in the bar.
Are we doing
Yeah.
this again?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Right.
are we doing it this again?
Yeah.
That would have been like, oh crap, right?
Or he says, "I'm trying to get an army," and they come out. They kind of
Right.
walk out from the back. You know. Yeah.
Because I see like stuff
Yeah.
on social media. Oh, he's gonna be the one getting the Avengers together.
Yeah.
No,
But
he's
you
not.
know what? Know what would have been cool.
They
I
already
know they can't do it before somebody said.
Spider-Man.
But if Peter Parker would walk in there,
I
oh
know.
my
I was
Right.
thinking about it.
yeah.
I was watching.
So,
I was
I'm
watching
wondering if
that, looking for a guy swinging in the. When
I
it
saw-
when it was
I
all
saw-
pitch dark.
Yeah. Another channel said they have to reference this next Spider-Man. Because
Yes.
they have to reference this event in the
I agree.
Spider-Man and Mayor Fisk being the mayor. They have to
Yes.
reference it at least, you know.
They have to.
But I don't know, because in the comic books, Peter Parker never faced Mayor Fisk at this young.
Yeah, but remember, this is MCU. It's a different Marvel
Yeah.
universe than the actual comic books. You know,
Yeah.
they said they
That's
cherry
good.
pick from what they want to pick. You know,
That's true, but I've never
Yeah.
seen it. I've never seen a version where he faced.
he's always been a little older,
when
right?
He was that young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fatal says this series was just not it. Netflix series was way more superior. Nah, it's different. It's a conclusion.
different.
It's not. It's two
The only
different
thing
series.
I didn't like about this last episode, him squeezing that man's head was unbelievable.
I thought that was crazy.
I was like, and
I
then
love
got
it.
his jaw and stuff. I was like,
What that he couldn't do that, or
no, he couldn't do that. I don't believe there's no
Well,
human that strong.
It's,
we
it's
know-
not the same Kingpin from
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Yeah,
So-
remember, Fisk is abnormally strong. You know,
Right.
he went toe to toe against Spider-Man.
Okay.
I mean,
He's really strong. Yeah.
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 We saw he kicked that with the Atom. He was tossing Atom around. I mean,
Yeah, Adam's a human.
yeah, he's abnormally
I have to
abnormally
agree.
strong.
I
have to
can see
agree with
breaking
Fatal on this
bones
one.
and stuff, but squeezing.
I have to agree with Fatal this one. Muse was a big disappointment. He got his RSK and didn't land. I agree.
Yeah. I think Buck is Muse, man. I still believe.
Huh?
I was that you broke up when you said it. Your mic's breaking up.
You're making up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
At the
yeah. Okay, so you talking bad about our Daredevil? Pull the plug.
That or his wife wasn't done with the argument.
Muse was a big disappointment. Kicked us out.
It
was too quick. I think.
They used them too quick.
Yeah, it was very quick.
And same thing with Bullseye too.
Yeah,
they didn't. The villains. I mean, I guess Fist is the main villain.
That sound better now.
Yeah.
So you were saying, Danny?
I still kind of want to believe Buck is Muse. I think the other Muse was a fake Muse.
No, that was Muse. I think that was a Muse.
Yeah, I think I'm with Danny on this one. I think it could be a fake Muse because it was too quick. Muse has supernatural powers.
Yeah,
it is super strong. So
that's a good theory.
So
the same way we saw, I'm sorry for going to the same way we see how those guys acting like the Punisher. I think Muse was like a disciple of the real Muse.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a real Muse.
Yeah, I think on that one. Yeah, I agree on that one because I do think that, and he's got superpowers, so he was getting tossed around by Daredevil, but it shouldn't be the case.
They never showed him having superpowers in the show though.
Yeah, I mean, you did see a couple parts where he grabbed people like it was nothing.
I mean, they're all girls though. He never really carried out one dude, but they were passed out. I mean, and they said he took Taekwondo or whatever, so that's how his fighting skills came from as a kid. He competed,
But I think he's a disciple. I don't think he's a real Muse. I could be wrong.
That would be cool though.
I want to lean towards.
It's a good theory.
Yeah, and Fogwell's gym was the boxing gym located at the Lower West Side.
Yeah.
Something is up with Buck. I don't know what Buck's story is. There's a reason why he got him. And then I'm really disappointed in the black lady. She sold the other guy out.
No. So I think she recorded Fist too. Because you look when she's talking to Fist, he's telling her to go get all these people, or whatever. She's got her phone out like this. She's holding her phone. I think she's recording. She's recording to save herself, and she's recording Fist to have something over him. But I think she did throw the one dude to
she threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then little Patsy, I'm ready for him to get killed. Oh, he gets him.
Oh, yeah. Little boy.
Who
the little boy,
D'Onofrio's not D'Onofrio.
Gandolfini's
son. Yeah. What's his name in the show?
I don't know.
Punk.
No, but you can see the PR person, right? The turmoil, the torment.
Oh yeah, she's like,
that's great writing though, because you feel it, right? You're like, you're seeing her react. You're like,
well, you see, she's getting,
what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
She's getting pushed out because when the Fist came back to do his interview at the end, the boy, she was about to say something, and the boy pushed her out the way. So she's kind of losing her. So
I thought he was gonna fire when him and her 1-on-1.
Yeah,
and he told us, you make sure all people are on board. If not, send them home. I thought she was going home. I thought he was going to fire her.
And scene also.
And then Matt girlfriend,
that's why I said I'm done with her now. I try to give her benefit of doubt. I'm done with her. Nah.
I think she knows it's him.
And that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
No. Like, wait a minute. Yes and no. But what if she really does it and she's doing this in order to be on the inside?
She's a woman scorned. When he said Karen, when he woke up, that was it for her.
Oh,
that was
true.
That was
true. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Her whole demeanor changed after that. She's a woman scorned. Yeah.
She need to go to her therapy now.
And Matt wakes up and tells her that Fist is dangerous. He did all this and that and everything, and has the proof, and she still won't believe him. She's scorned. Yeah,
I agree with you.
I think you're right. I think you're right, man. Forgot about the Karen comment. It's true.
Yeah.
Sister didn't like it. She'd be like, saying that other woman's name. Shifty said there's guys that can pop watermelons, no problems.
But you can play that watermelon to the skull.
No. The only benefit I'm giving him, Danny, in that situation, because it wasn't really his skull. His jaw is what detached.
Yeah, he's like,
man
if you look
started
at it.
bleeding
He was
from
like,
his ears.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
I mean, you start putting up pressure on somebody else, but
it reminded me of the Mountain fighting.
yeah,
and what's his name? It wasn't Dinjarin, but it was in the Jaren.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Mm.
What Basil's in the house? Basil.
Pedro Pascal. You talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says what's up? What's up, yo?
I did like Frank though when he when him and Matt met in the house. He was like,
he said, "I'm gonna chop him down."
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
chop him all that. Yeah, I'm like, good gift, Frank. I was like, yeah, Frank. I don't care.
Right.
Frank is
brutal in
awesome.
this. Yeah,
Was awesome.
yeah.
Like I
like
know
we-
killing. Oh yeah, it's not gonna happen.
And I like we talking that chair.
Yeah.
Y'all a bunch of clowns. You
Yeah.
think you know my pain?
Did they punch you? Like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Freaking
no,
eyes completely shut.
The part when Matt, they found a guy that had the Punisher's shells and everything. He's like, "Don't kill him, Frank." What about this one? Boom! Hey, Frank.
I'm ready to see his own show.
Yeah,
Me too. I want to see what they do with it
yeah,
because
that presentation. I hope the presentation leads to his own series too. So
Well, that's the thing. They don't have him set up for a new series. They
They
just
don't.
have him do some kind of special, supposedly.
yeah, the hour-long
Yeah.
special, which I
Yeah.
hope that he gets it gets traction for him. So
Mm.
Basil saying, "How are your Habs? They're gonna win and lose." Well, right now, I have it going right here. They're tied. They need a tie or a win to make it into the playoffs. So yeah. And they just missed a freaking great opportunity.
another thing I appreciate during that fight scene in the apartment that
Mhm.
Frank was shooting through drywall. Because
Yep.
I hate when the movies are like, "Oh, he's behind
Right?
the wall in a kitchen and I can't shoot through it." Nah,
Maybe in a house that was constructed in the 50s.
yeah, with
Right.
brick and stuff.
These new constructions,
that drives me crazy.
it's not
And,
even plywood.
When I learned
It's like
plywood, close quarter combat, they say that you can shoot through walls. Like, it's
Right.
behind a wall don't mean you're safe. You know?
You need to make sure you're under like some
Yeah, some
cinder
solid.
block,
Yeah,
cinder
Even-
blocks
even-
or
They
metal.
they use corridors and they get behind the corridor. No, get
Yeah.
behind the engine block.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's really insane. It's funny you're saying that because told you my daughter's dating a military guy, right?
Yeah.
And so they had him. They're like, she showed me a picture and she goes, "This is what they're doing right now, learning how to use like make maps with like stuff that's around."
Yeah.
So she's
Ground
like,
everything,
yeah, and I'm like, wow,
Like
okay,
playing in the
that's
dirt,
good.
basically.
It's pretty much it. Shifty says, "Hey, did y'all see the TIE Fighter versus Stormtrooper clip from Andor season 2? It's fire.
Listen,
Can't wait for next week.
Shifty.
Might binge Daredevil this week, but I got 2 nights of boring old WrestleMania. I stopped watching on the teasers.
Same.
And
I want to go in.
I just stopped it. Yeah, there's way too much coming out, and I'm not down with that at all. It's the same thing with the Fantastic Four. I know there's a little skit or a little moment there.
My thing. I'll watch a teaser now, and I'll watch one full trailer, and then I'm kind of done. You know.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm right behind
Hey,
you.
guys, is your daughter's boyfriend as deadly as Reggie?
That's what we're nicknaming.
He was a Marine though. He was a Marine, Danny. So
yeah, Reggie.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different beast. Marines.
Was he Marine?
Yeah, he Marine. Yeah,
I
Reggie
mean,
was.
your boy. I know he was. I'm saying your daughter.
No, he's infantry.
What branch? What branch? Army. Okay.
Yeah, he's army. So yeah, he's the first line of defense.
My son-in-law was like, Reggie.
What was Reggie's MO?
My cookies is your cookies. Yeah.
Did they ever say what his job in the Marines were?
That was the best scene in the movie for me.
Yeah, that was a great
Reggie
scene.
scene.
That is one of the best bad boy scenes of all the movies, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's one of the best. One of the best.
Hands down.
Best payoff because
Yeah.
you followed him since he was a
From the
little
second
kid.
It's
Right.
It
Yeah.
was a good payoff.
Yeah, like
It's
mom,
the best
you look
payoff.
45.
Yeah.
What is at the door? Chitty,
And the
bang,
fact
bang.
that they kept the same kid throughout all the
Right.
movies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate
Now,
it.
like, did
That
he
was
even-
great.
The mama
Huh?
changed and the daughter changed, but Reggie
But
had
the
changed.
Reggie stayed the same.
Reggie
Yeah.
stayed the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
it's
said
like-
that was his first acting role ever. Reggie.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And didn't even do anything between that.
No.
Between the two movies.
I don't think it's nothing big. That's all
Wow,
he's
that's
been known
crazy.
for.
That's
Reggie
crazy.
Bad Boys.
I was like, yeah, give me a couple of thousand. Fast as it in the house. Fast Eddie. I saw you earlier, actually. Kingpin crushing the commissioner's head. That was a Homelander move.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reggie is the best character.
Did
Yeah,
y'all
man.
see G20 by chance?
Yes, I have. I saw it.
That's what I watched this weekend. I gotta watch that, and I gotta go see Sinners this weekend. So that's my
because Homelander's in there.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in
he's
it.
the bad guy, right?
And
He's the bad guy?
Anthony Starr.
Australian. Yeah.
But does he have an accent?
It's
is he
the
British in
worst
real life?
accent ever.
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
accent was like not quite good.
Not quite
You can
there.
see him because you can see him cracking into Homelander.
If I was his wife or family, I would be really afraid of him
Because he's so good an actor.
He looks sick, man. When he looks deranged.
Yeah.
Like his eyes
that's just good acting.
The psycho eyes.
no,
The
no,
psycho
no.
eyes.
He
The psycho
looks
eyes.
psycho.
I know what
Yeah,
Danny's talking about.
He looks psycho.
Oh, in the movie.
Yeah, well, even Homelander and
Well, he plays
that
good
eye,
psycho.
that look,
Yeah.
that
He got
that demeanor.
That same psychotic, stoic, whatever.
Yeah.
Does it good.
He was great in Banshee.
Yep, Banshee was good.
Yeah,
He was
You
like
gotta check it out. It's
a
fun.
fake sheriff in his town.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
So-
Yeah.
And that the best
I'm
scene
writing
Fletch
stuff
when he
on
was
it.
fighting the albino.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
It's called
That was
Banshee?
gross.
Banshee.
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 Yeah, that's a great show.
I think it's a town in South Dakota, ain't it?
Yeah. I
A
believe.
TV show?
No, I think it's in Pennsylvania. I want to say.
It was a TV show?
Was it?
Yeah, on
Pennsylvania?
It's a
FX,
TV
I
show.
think, ain't it?
I think it's on HBO Max or something.
You might be
Oh,
right.
man.
HBO Max. I think
It's on
it is.
Max.
I believe so,
I'm about to
yeah.
watch it. It says
Yeah.
Hulu too.
Yeah, it was good. I thought it was funny because I was watching it kind of like half on and
ran
off
for 3
with
seasons?
G20 with the closed captions on because I had like stuff going on in the background, like a meeting. And I was laughing out loud because when the Australian buff guys, are like fighting, it says it said
Doors open.
in accent. And I'm like, dude, he's speaking English. It said in foreign language. And it's like,
But he's speaking
what
English.
foreign language is speaking English? What are you talking about?
You understand the words coming out of my
I
mouth?
can understand
Insane.
what they're trying to say about Australians besides they like crypto.
Have y'all watched the first episode of Last of Us season 2?
Nope, I have not watched it. I did not renew my I hear it's Crave, but Crave
It's
has
Crave?
HBO now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called Crave. It's Crave, and it gives you HBO and a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
I
So I
watched it.
didn't.
It doesn't have the same. Okay, so I haven't played the second game, but I know what happens in the second game, and I know the characters from second game. It doesn't have the same feel as the first season. I don't know.
I heard
What's,
people talking
let
about
me
that. Yeah.
Let me ask you, what's the name of the girl in the series?
Ellie?
Ellie.
Yeah.
Do you feel that this actress fits Ellie? Because I heard another guy.
No,
yeah, okay.
no.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about her look. I know people talk about her look. It's the way I don't know. She's overdoing the teenage rebellion thing at this point.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Again, I never played the second game, but I know what happens in the second game. So, and the person they have playing the person that everybody's going to hate, again, that person isn't up to par, if you ask me. So, but Pedro's killing it so far. But,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
But
Pedro's and everything.
Yeah, I'm not as excited to watch this season as I was last season. That makes sense.
I have no urgency. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just catching when I can.
Do you think that they're gonna stretch it out, or they're gonna end Pedro on this one?
Oh yeah, he dies at this one.
But I'm saying because people are saying that it's like they were trying to stretch it to the third one.
Really?
Him get killed? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a long stretch. He died.
Yeah, that's
early
what I'm saying. Yeah.
He dies early in the game.
Early in the game, right?
Yeah, I mean they're going to do that. That's really stretching it.
I think Jones says just finished watching Daredevil. Great season, but I hoped for a better ending at least. Yeah, I found the ending kind of.
Did y'all watch the end credit scene?
Dramatic. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the when he.
That's when Punisher pulls-
shake my hand.
Frank,
Yeah.
Like that idiot guard.
Yeah, he did.
He really-
All them cops were idiots,
Yeah.
Pull my finger.
Oh, let's use non-lethal on him.
Okay.
Non-lethal. He's killing all you guys. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe wanted him alive for a reason.
But one
right?
thing, why did
Women.
he go there by himself like that? That didn't make any sense.
Because he's Frank.
But usually he'd be more strategically and more sound.
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense to me.
That one
Maybe he
didn't
wanted to
make
be
no sense.
captured. I think he
Maybe.
wanted to be captured.
To
Maybe
get
to
close to
learn more
Kingpin.
about it.
To get closer to Kingpin.
I wonder why he's
that's like
going
a
after
suicide
Kingpin,
mission.
because usually he goes after those top mob bosses.
Well, he said that if I cross him, I'll put a bullet in his
Oh,
head.
yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
If I
That's
see him,
fat head.
Fat head.
Yeah, fat head. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen usually he has like targets on his board. In his,
Yeah.
I didn't see the Kingpin on that board. Whatever.
Yeah. I put up a poll, guys, make sure you vote. I just
cool.
want to see what you guys think about the poll, and
Thank-
what do you think about this Born Again? Was it awesome? Was it meh? Was it Netflix is better? You know, people are saying that, but
I
anyway.
don't think Netflix is better per se. I just
It's
think
different for me. It's different.
it's different.
Yeah.
I think it's very good. I won't give it awesome, but I think it's very good.
It is better than what people thought Disney was going to do with it. I will say that.
To me, it has shades of HBO.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's better than the Penguin. But
No.
Oh no.
Penguin, let's say Penguin's
if
A. This is a B minus.
Okay,
Easy.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, I put it like an
If these were
9.
running simultaneously, I will watch Penguin before I will watch this. Every
Yes,
week, you know?
yes, because Penguin lured you in
Mhm.
with such great cast and acting.
I go back to
Penguin had you cheering for
I
him
was
until
rooting
last
for that.
episode.
I rooted for the bad guy. Like,
Yep.
but yeah, step no, this guy's bad. Why am I rooting for him? You know,
Till
I was
the
all-
end.
I-
Till the
I
end.
I was pro Penguin to the last episode.
so he killed old boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All that was reminding you who he really was, and like you were following the wrong guy. You know?
And then what's crazy, you knew why he did it,
yeah,
but it
You
still was
understood-
messed up.
you understood why he did it though. That's
It's that whole frog and the scorpion across the
That's
water.
it.
Yeah.
That's
You
exactly
know,
it.
you know why I did
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yep. I'm a scorpion. I can't change.
There you go.
Fast Eddie comes in with a good one. Did y'all see Kingpin locked
Yeah.
up swordsman too? Yep.
Yep.
He
First
locked
case.
up.
Yeah.
He locked up everyone that
All
he
the
had that
billionaires.
meeting with
Yeah.
that wouldn't support him.
Yeah, for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why old girl, the white girl at the party, she hauled ass.
Oh
remember?
yeah.
She's like, I gotta go. Yeah,
I gotta go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
This
I
is
like-
actually go ahead.
I like how the commissioner said, "You never were the mayor. You was always
You
the
was the
kingpin."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he was right.
I'm gonna ask you a question. If you were one of those cops, part of his task force in that room,
Mhm.
you saw that, what would you have done?
Haul butt. I'm
I'm on the wrong side.
as soon as it's time for me to go home, I'm going way home.
I'm out of I'm out of town.
Like California, West Coast home.
Yeah.
Shifty says, can a noob jump right into Born Again? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
they can.
I'm hearing a lot of people they're watching Born Again, and now they want to go back and watch the old
Netflix,
series.
yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Which is,
This
yeah.
make you watch Netflix.
Yeah.
The same way, I think if you jumping into it, Captain America: New World Order make you want to go back and watch the
Rest of it.
Eternals because
Yeah.
you see like
Mhm.
what's his
Yeah.
hand sticking out here? What's it?
Yeah.
So
Mhm. Anik says something touches like actually good too. I hope season 3 isn't about Kingpin. I hope season 2 of Daredevil actually kills Vanessa or the Kingpin.
Oh, he's
It
on
was-
a rampage next season, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I told
was-
you he knew. He told Vanessa,
Yeah.
I know. So he knew
Yeah.
all that stuff.
He knew everything she was doing. He
Yep.
knew that.
And now they
she-
got
she
the
was-
proof
he-
from Foggy's storage thing now.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she knew now, like got him to kill Kingpin.
Yeah. So you
She
know
was
for a
gonna kill
fact.
him, and he knows.
Yeah, he told
And
her,
he
I know.
knows.
Sit down.
I
I
know.
know. Relax.
Yeah.
You're
Let's
playing
have a meal.
checkers. I'm
Yeah.
playing chess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember when he was sitting her down and it's like, yeah, you made some millions, but I'm about to make
make
billions.
Yeah, billions. Yeah. He's like, Kingpin was doing the long con the whole
Uh-huh.
time.
Yep.
You know, they were looking
Mhm.
short term, but he was looking once he gets control of that port.
Yep.
And what they said was like a free zone or whatever.
They
They
can't
can
do
do all.
nothing.
They can't do nothing. They can all run all their business out of there.
Yep.
And he says the Spanish woman got the commission, has smashed in.
What?
Hmm.
Wait.
I don't know.
Okay.
I might
La
watch Born
señora que
Again.
habla en español consiguió la comisión.
Para español, oprime 6. I might watch Born Again with my dad. Yeah, man, watch it.
It's worth a watch, man.
It was definitely a good show. It was really good.
It's
Last
one of
episode-
one of the better Disney shows I put up there.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I think it's the best Disney show.
No, I don't know. I still think Andor is my favorite
Oh, you were talking about Disney like in general?
in general. Yeah, you know,
The
No,
best
I would
one
say
is
this,
the best
yeah.
one is X97. X97.
Animation, yes.
animation wise, yeah.
Then to me, this is the best live action. that I've seen.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right.
For me as well. It was like I really want. Oh, it's Tuesday. I gotta watch it.
My number one was Falcon and Winter Soldier, but that has dropped down to 2.
Yeah. We should do a ranking one day of all our favorite Disney Plus shows.
Maybe next week.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we'll do it next week. If it's a slow news day, we'll do it next week.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Andor.
Yeah,
That comes out next week, right?
Yep.
Believe so.
And
Yeah.
it's a 2-episode or 3-episode drop.
They're doing three.
Thank God I did
wow.
vacation.
Tress.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tress. What was I gonna say, guys? So I'm not gonna go into the whole details of the whole Fantastic Four gender thing going on and how they're changing the characters and stuff like that. But in my mind, I think it's nuts that they even opened their mouths about it.
That's what I agree.
Because
I don't care that they're doing it. I just care that they open their mouth too soon.
Because the track record shows the moment you open your mouth,
it's
going to turn people off.
The floodgate for all the
What these people don't realize is the number one, and correct me if I'm wrong, the God, what's the word? The group that watches these movies is white males.
Yeah,
that's their target audience.
Yep.
So you're gonna say something that's gonna piss off the white males, you're hurting your money.
Yep.
It's just like what?
They're so fragile.
I think they were holding the article too, because I was talking about this probably the other day, because the article was from a while ago, right? Like almost like they were holding it, but they couldn't hold it any longer because they were contracted to release it probably. So it fell because they were talking about stuff that was like months and months ago.
Wow.
And
so it's old
it's
stuff.
An old, so basically, because when I read the article, it was like, I'm like, wait a minute, they were still shooting, and they wrapped like a while ago, and it's like, so they were still like in London and all that stuff. So I'm like, man,
which makes sense with what the article says. Yeah.
Well, if y'all think about it, they already showed their hand in the trailer. Who was doing the narration during the trailer?
Yeah, it was her, and then him.
It was her. No, the lead person is they're saying she's supposed to take she's gonna be basically the lead in this over everybody.
Yeah,
and she's wow. Yeah, that from what I read, that she's more forward than everybody else in this.
Right.
And she's the one doing the narration in the trailer, so they already kind of showed their hand, which I don't care. But again,
if it's written properly, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. But the fact that they're going on their soapbox right now.
And the identity and how she is as a woman, and then you have Human Torch that my character nowadays was a womanizer in the books and women, and that's not going to be like that because times have changed. But you're off in an alternate universe.
They're making it like he's like this awkward social person now. In which I don't know.
So they're taking a little bit of his character from the
Stranger
Netflix
Things?
series of Stranger Things and melding it with
Listen, I will say this: if it's written right, I don't care.
Right.
As long as it's written right, that's all I care about. So I'm not gonna fully judge yet until I see it. If we go see it and it's that bad, then
What's up, BQ?
So be it.
Yeah. So I don't know, but honestly, I think this is gonna hurt it. Just the feeling that this might actually hurt the movie because it's coming out with Superman, and I think this just might be
how much traction this gets. How much more of this are they going to do till then? If it's just this one thing, I don't think it's going to hurt it. People, a month from now, forget about it.
And not only that, if they go and watch the movie and they actually go, "Wow, the movie was amazing," then
and you're always going to have that small
spectrums of the
small
fandom,
group of people that they're going to hate,
especially if it hits both ends of the spectrum, right?
Yeah,
of the fandom, the ones that are always going to bash it, and then all of a sudden, like, hey, this is pretty good. The same thing happened with Daredevil Born Again. Everybody was on the fence, and the moment they saw it, wow, this is surprisingly Disney did it justice, right?
Yeah,
but with a bunch of little gripes here and there, but overall.
There's nothing wrong with
they enjoyed it. Yeah,
there's nothing wrong having a little gripe about something, but to say something is bad all over one little thing, I think is not fair.
But that's the thing. Like I watch a variety of YouTubers that a lot of people hate and back and forth, but I like to see what they say and take
the same way
what they, but YouTubers, I'll give you a great example. Comics Division, for example. I love when they give yes, they fucking scored. I love when they give their takes, and then they might overall trash it, but then they give points that were good of the movie, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I like. I don't like.
I hate when they say, "Oh,
bashing
it's
on
bash."
100.
Yeah, this was the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Exactly.
It's not the worst movie you've ever seen in your entire life. You know,
exactly. So, you know what? Like I say, and we all of us usually say communally is don't take our words for it. Even when you watch a movie, go see it for yourself. Even if we don't like it or I don't like it, you know, like what's hitting streaming now? It's Captain America: Brave New World. It's hitting streaming, so now you can watch it streaming if you didn't see it in the theaters. For all of you that were holding out, because that's what's happening a lot now.
That's
a lot of people are just
that's everything now. People are just waiting. And I will say, after that Minecraft crap I've seen, I'll be away from the movie theaters, man.
Matt, can you imagine being there? I was oblivious to this.
Y'all would see
imagine
me
I decided to take my
y'all would see me on the 5 o'clock news of some 40-year-old man losing it and killing some teenagers. If that happened, if I took my 6-year-old son to the movies and that happened in the movie theater, I would freaking lose it.
It's just
Minecraft.
Yeah, it's just oh my god!
People
bring in live chickens.
There's a chicken in the theater. I saw it. I think
if I'm an employee, I'm not cleaning that up. I'm refusing to clean it up.
Oh yeah, I get you. I think in Jersey they
signed up for it though.
No, you didn't sign up for that. No,
I get $5 for popcorn.
In Jersey, they put a grip on that because they told them the parents have to come with the kids now.
Yeah, I saw the director or whoever was for it. He was like, "Oh, he's like, I heard a couple people were rowdy
attention, right?
Yeah, but he was saying, "Oh, it's good that people are liking my movie that much." I'm like, "Nah, dude."
Nah.
Man, what is it at now? It's gonna break $1 billion.
Oh yeah, it will. It's become more of a TikTok meme than it has a movie.
Oh, but that's what my daughter said. Like my wife actually told my daughter because she plays it right with their cousins. They play online and they're doing houses. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So my wife told me the other day, like, are you gonna go and watch it finally? She goes, no, I don't have to. I saw everything on TikTok.
Yeah. You
so
saw it.
Saw the whole movie on TikTok, like by whatever that's called,
the
shorts,
clips,
memes, whatever clips.
Yeah.
But it's insane. It's insane. What is it at now right now?
Yeah, they had Jack Black going to the theater telling people not to throw popcorn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Was it Bank? What's it called again? Minecraft. Jesus, Minecraft. I blank.
It is at now 565 worldwide.
Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it'd be close.
Maybe, yeah.
I think Sinners going to do real good this weekend.
Okay. Glad you talked about Sinners.
Tomorrow.
So it's coming out tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can't go till Sunday.
My wife told me, right? She goes, I'm like, oh, but she goes, are you gonna come downtown tomorrow? Because I'm on vacation. You're gonna come down, meet me downtown, and I want to check out the comic book store that I got a couple of issues from Transformers because I want to get the other issues too because that series is really good. If you're into Transformers, so I go to her. Oh yeah, I can also maybe watch the movie downtown and wait for you to like watch it, and then
right.
I'm done watching the movie and say, and if not, I'll watch it Friday. She goes, no, you're not. And I'm like, what do you mean you're not watching? Are you not watching that type of movie on a Good Friday?
Yep.
And I was like,
so
I was like, I forgot.
I'm going on Easter.
And I'm like,
I'm going on Easter.
And then I go, oh, I'll watch it on Sunday because I'm an idiot, right? She goes, on the rebirth of our Lord, you're gonna go see this movie. I'm like, okay, I guess I won't see it if I don't see it tomorrow.
You could call me a sinner for going to see Sinners because that's why I'm going on Sunday because everybody will be in church. So I'm going on Sunday when everybody's in church.
I'm probably gonna see it tomorrow. There's a 3:00 showing. It's in the afternoon.
I got a 5:30. I'm probably gonna hit that tomorrow.
So I'm probably gonna.
I gotta work Friday and Saturday. So my only free day is Sunday to do anything. So that's why I'm going on Sunday.
You guys want to see it in IMAX or regular?
I'm going
regular.
Yeah, I'm saving my IMAX for Superman. That's my next IMAX. So
yeah, I'm probably gonna go alone to Superman because nobody here wants to see Superman.
I'll be
really.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
My wife doesn't want anything to do with theaters.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
we had such bad experiences. She doesn't.
See the majority of people nowadays.
Yeah, she'll wait for streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's the type of person that told me myself, even I said it on streams, where if a movie would come out and I had to pay $40 or $50 to watch it in my house, I would pay the $50 to watch it in my house.
Yeah.
Like a pay-per-view type thing, you know,
like week of release, whatever.
Week of release. I'll pay the $50. I'll watch it in my house.
Yeah, because then I can order my own food, relax.
Right.
Like I said, we all got big screen TVs. You know,
right.
A good sound bar is good enough for surround sound.
Yeah. Oh, man, I have my Bose surround sound.
Yeah, I got surround sound.
I was watching. You know what movies I've started watching again? Yes, they scored again. Was Underworld. I watched Underworld, the first one. And the second one. Kate Beckinsale. Man, those movies were fun.
Those were fun movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were.
I didn't like the third. Well, no, what's the one when they went back and
the Rise of the Lycans?
That's the fourth one.
It was the prequel, but I didn't like it. And the one when he does the hybrid thing, I didn't like that one.
But that's the second one, right?
That's one.
He's a hybrid.
What was the third one?
That's the third one.
Rise of the Lycan is the prequel.
That's the third one.
Yeah, that's the third. Yeah, the fourth one is Awakening, I believe.
She's not in that window, right? She's not in Awakening.
She's not in Rise of the Lycans. She's in Awakening.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was watching it like, man, these were
I always want to do a crossover because that time when Blade was out too. A crossover Blade. That would have been good.
You see how they're gonna have Marshall Ali be like Blade Moon Knight in What If and just kind of trolling him?
Nah, that's wrong.
That's messed up.
Listen, they should just strap Blade and do the Sons of
Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns, Midnight Suns.
Yeah, but Midnight Suns, not like they said Midnight Suns, like the sun.
Yeah.
Going to Jelly Z's comment on the Fantastic Four segment that we did regarding the whole what DJ said about Invisible Woman being the lead, and it's a bad idea.
She's not the leader, but I think it's more focused on
her.
From her, because she's pregnant in this one and all that stuff. So, and the twins and all that stuff. So I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hold my
DQ says,
then.
Yeah, DQ says if the Superman movie is a disaster, then it's a wash. Yes, I think this is going to make or break, but I don't think it's going to be a disaster. I don't think so.
I think Superman is the one where I know a few of my family members want to see it. Fantastic Four is the one I'm worried about because none of my family members want to go check that out.
Damn, really? You're too far away, man.
Hey, I will say this though. Yeah, even though Superman's coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if Jurassic Park beats all of them.
Oh, Jurassic Park will beat all of them. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. I have no doubt in my mind that Jurassic Park's gonna. I mean, there's no kid who's not gonna be like dinosaurs. You can't beat it. You can't do anything.
My nephews are insane.
Yes.
Dude, you know, bon appetit.
Hey,
the wife brought that home, didn't she?
No, I got it from one of my favorite Mexican restaurants earlier today, just for tonight.
Let me see that plate. Let me see that plate.
What is it? There's no frijoles nuevos.
It's a giant burrito with no negro beans.
What kind of beans are they?
Pinto. No, beans, my burrito.
It should make like a meme. Remember that guy from Civil War? It's like, what kind of American are you? It's like, well, what kind of beans in that burrito?
That's funny. Oh man. DQ says, in all fairness, the last two four movies. I think Fantastic Four movies. Reed wasn't much of a leader. The first one, yes, he was.
The first one, the first one, he were.
I still like those OG ones more than.
They're campy, and they were that style back then. Because Spider-Man were like that back in the X-Men, kind of like they were campy, you know.
Yeah.
But did you know that little fun fact? And Raimi's Spider-Man movies, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that he was using Todd McFarlane's comic book covers.
Yeah,
and he
I saw
wanted to
that.
look. He
I saw
wanted
that.
to find
Yeah.
someone that would be able to like do the
Mimic.
pose, but he couldn't
Yeah.
find anybody
Yeah,
to do it. Man,
with the
that's
swinging
insane.
thing and everything.
The
Yeah,
swinging,
yeah.
yeah. But I still like Fatal. He posted stuff about Tom McFarlane's comic books. Man, he was the guy who brought back that style.
Most of my characters
that's
that I
good
think of are the Todd. When I see them in my head from that day, they're the Todd McFarlane ones. You know,
like that gray Batman suit when he did the gray Batman suit.
Oh
down.
yes, that was
that
nice.
was so cool, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all see the picture of Robert Downey Jr. in the
oh yeah, the
suit?
leak.
Oh, the leak.
Yeah, you guys, did you guys find it to talk about it?
Do you have it?
I don't. I'll get it.
Fatal sent it to me last Sunday.
Yeah,
I'm pulling it up right now.
I'll just get in the chat. Jared, Shifty says Jared Hess directed it. The guy behind Napoleon Dynamite and the freaking Amazing Gentleman Broncos. Have you guys seen The Gentleman on Netflix?
No,
I've heard it, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's good, man. You would like that, Danny. Last week, no, that's with forgot that British actor. Forgot his name. Last week, I took my niece to see Minecraft, and some white kids in the theater were running around making noise and throwing objects.
Gotta play Jackson Sons of Anarchy. One of him.
No, now it's bothering me. I gotta find out. The Gentleman.
Did they pull the photos offline? Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah, they were nuking them.
I found them. There we go. I am sending you the link right now.
I know they seen one with Magneto and Cyclops.
It's Charlie Hunnam, wasn't it?
Oh, there's also a leaked photo of Lobo too. Have y'all seen those?
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, that one I did see.
That's from the Supergirl, right?
Yeah.
All right, getting woke and DI worn out. Yeah, Anik says Minecraft will make $1 billion.
That word.
Yeah, I just don't listen to those things anymore.
Could, yeah.
He's still Anik think is going to be like over 700. Yeah, I believe so. Did we take prices like how much it was going to make?
I don't think on Minecraft.
Was it Minecraft or no? That was Superman we talked about, right? The other time.
Yeah.
I have to tag him, man. Oh my shit! I'm going to be looking for it forever.
I think we did that Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah, but I wasn't sure what movie it was.
I put the link in the. That might be it.
Pulling it up right now, good sir. Thank you so mucho. Present, share screen. Yeah. So yes, this one. This is the one. Danny, you sent this, right? You sent this to us.
I think Rob did. I saw it before. Yeah. I saw it online too. So
yeah. So go ahead, guys. What do you think? I want your thoughts.
I mean,
I don't hate it, but I think what I told Fade, I said, look, you remember the first Iron Man suit looked like crap, but as time going, he did more improvements. So this may be the first one, but I don't think it's going to be the last one.
Yeah, it could be.
I agree.
It's just so meh. You know, it's like we want that suit of armor look, you know, and I really hopefully he has the mask on. I mean,
he won't.
I don't like this whole thing. They keep taking the mask.
He's not gonna have the mask on.
Robert Downey Jr. is not gonna have that mask on his face.
Yeah, it's just lame.
There has to be a part, maybe in the battle scene or something. They're CGI it in.
Yeah. I think like if he's in his castle talking, he could be. It don't have to be on. But
it has to be on.
Well, when he's fighting, it needs to be on.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Again, we've seen it before in a lot of things. You remember the thing we were playing about the thing, how it looked. People were that. It's just pre-production, yo. You know, and for all we know, that could just be. You know how they try on different suits to get a fitting for him.
Yeah,
that could be what that is. You know,
right.
So I'm not getting credit. Everybody like, oh, this is horrible. I've seen people talking about this is such a disaster and everything. This is pre-production, y'all. Pre-production. They just started filming.
I agree with you, bro.
Now I will say, I seen the concept art that we did see. That's what I really want to see.
Right.
Yeah. So I agree with what Brooke said. I don't think it's real. I think this is what they basically do like many times, right? You guys said it. It's fittings. It's trying out ideas.
Yeah.
And they're leaking them on purpose just to see people's reaction.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna just
go back
tweak it, see what people are saying, because they do listen and they do look. Now, what they listen, they hear what's going on. What they choose to do after is a different story. But that's the thing.
And they're they're far out enough to make changes.
For all we know, that Superman suit will not look like it is, and people will lose because it could look more Christopher Reeves. If I have to say it, it's not my favorite Superman suit. Well, I ain't all crazy and up in arms like some people like. Oh, it's just disgusting.
It's got a wrinkle. It's got a wrinkle right here. This is horrible. I
don't like
this one. This one looks cool. Like if they would come out with something like this,
the concept art,
the concept art one that we saw, this one right here,
with him sitting in the chair with that thing on.
Even if I need a full scene of him just sitting like that in the movie, and I'll be fine. I know Robert Downey Jr. is not going to wear that mask the whole time because he's going to want to see his face. That's just the way it is. We know how actors are. That's why in The Mandalorian he eventually started taking his helmet off. He didn't want to see his face. But if they give us a good 5-10 minutes of him like this, I'm satisfied.
Right.
And that's what I think is another reason maybe start casting someone like unknown actors and some of these things, because it's like make it a little bit cheaper. They can take more risks,
or somebody that doesn't care.
Definitely. Yes.
And also, I still go back. They should have, if they were going to use Robert Downey Jr., they shouldn't announce the way they did.
Yes.
The reveal would have been in the trailer.
Right.
Take the mask off.
Thank you, Danny.
He takes the mask off.
Not the trailer, in the movie.
Yeah. In the movie.
And not even in Doom. If they did it in the Fantastic Four, that would have got people excited and spark interest. Just show him. You show the mask, he takes it off as Robert Downey Jr.
If they would have done Avengers Doomsday, they take the mask off, then that goes into Secret Wars.
Right.
Could you imagine what Danny said? I agree with Danny 100%. Yes, man. I'm a yes man for that.
Yeah.
They don't say anything. They don't say who cast it. Unknown. Unknown. They don't even put the name in.
Keep it. Everybody signing NDAs.
And then you're in the movie, and that mask comes off. Like even if it's like comes apart like an Iron Man. And it's you see Tony, that people will lose their mind.
It'll be the hottest thing till that next movie come out.
You're right.
Yeah.
So you're trying to say it's gonna be Dr. Doom Robot Chicken?
that would have been a perfect way to reveal that Tony variant or Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom. That would have had the internet a buzz.
Yep. Missed opportunity, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, big one.
Who's the PR people?
I know, right?
What job? Yeah, what job?
Listen, all they gotta do is hire us. I'll sign an NDA.
They wanted the chairs. The chairs were more important, but the chairs worked. The chairs worked. It
had us all looking at chairs for 5 hours. I mean, it worked.
The chairs worked.
Some people. I looked at maybe a total of 20 minutes. I keep thinking
but
back.
they had you for 20 minutes still looking at during chair.
I just said, what's next chair? What's next chair? I went sit.
Think about you, but they had millions of people doing that, Randy. I mean,
I'm not disagreeing with y'all saying. I'm just saying I didn't sit there 5 hours.
Right, but I guess it's kind of like the thing to quote where my wife was talking to me like right now there is a big thing in the fashion industry how the Chinese now are saying that look all your fashion brands we make the knockoffs and so now all the girls with the purses are like what? So there's such a thing as almost like you lose faith in the brand. And when they make you wait 5 hours to watch a bunch of chair, did you lose a little bit of interest in the brand, feeling like I got had? No. Right? Is that some kind of like you could have given me something awesome?
I think some people did. I think it would have been more exciting if they would have had the actual person in the chairs.
Yeah. Right.
More of a. I am currently taking a marketing class in school, and that is just marketing 101. There's more psychology in marketing than actually business in marketing, and that was pure marketing psychology, and it got all of us. There's a reason why when you go to the store, especially in the States, they put all the candy and stuff at the cashier, little knicknacks, because you're going to buy it. It's why the milk and the eggs are at the back of the store. You have to pass all the other stuff. It's all about
what do they call it? They call that
product positioning.
Yeah.
No.
But it's a psychology behind it.
Not about the candy at the thing. Is a specific name I heard.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
It's a psychology term for it.
It's called consumerism.
Capitalism.
Yeah,
Right, but
seriously.
is it something about brand strength that
Yeah.
you could weaken your brand by giving too many? Oh,
Outsource.
check this out. This is the best. Then you
It's
go
like
check
a-
it
it's
out. Maybe not
like
the
a
best.
compulsive purchase.
Yeah, compulsive
Yeah.
impulse. Yeah,
Impulse buy.
impulse buy.
But that's the thing, right, Fletch? I agree with you on 100%. But that's the risk that these huge companies have taken
But
by
that's
having everything made in China, because everything is made in
cheaper.
China.
It's all about profits. It's cheaper.
Insane. Like I remember back in the day when Timberlands were made in the United States.
A lot of stuff is in Mexico too, brother.
Right? Yeah. A lot of the alarm systems.
Look at the bottom of everything in your house or the tag on your shirt. It ain't
Yeah.
Tell you that.
Oh, my shirt's probably made in Indonesia or the Philippines.
I don't think Jordans are even made in America. I think they made
no.
Jordans are
China.
not
Nike
China.
already said. They said we're not. They said.
What did they say?
Nike said we're not bringing our stuff back to America. They said it's staying in.
They will lose money big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's crazy, man.
Well, you saw what Apple did. They got, what Apple got so scared? They shipped 5 tons of Apple products over to America before the tariffs hit because they were scared that the price of getting it here would be so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Crazy. Man, that's insane. That's insane. What was I gonna say? Freaking something I was gonna say and I forgot.
Are any of y'all going to see Sinners tomorrow?
I'm gonna try.
I'm going tomorrow.
I can't go to Sunday. I'm going on Sunday.
Yeah, he's gonna sin.
I'm gonna sin on the sinners. See sinners on Easter. They think hell of a weekend to come out, didn't they? They think the hell of a weekend to come out.
That's what Anna was saying. That's what my wife Anna was saying. She was like,
you said
it. Wow,
why did
this
Good
weekend?
Friday? Because a lot of people off on Good Friday.
But I'm saying the sinners on one of the most holiest
Easter,
holidays.
Already she's saying we're not eating meat on Friday.
What? You're not supposed to eat meat on Friday.
We're not supposed to eat meat on Friday.
I'm not practicing, so I'm
not practicing.
My mom used to make fish. She used to make fish.
You make fish.
I'm going to eat meat Friday. Yeah, I sure am.
And I didn't eat the fish, and then she cheated with me with letting me eat.
Which is crazy because how many people have Easter dinners? There's always a ham here in the States. They always eat.
That's different though. For Easter, the day of Easter, you can have whatever you want.
The Easter you can have whatever you want. Good Friday.
It's Good Friday. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's better than that because our family we just fast. So
yeah,
we stay hungry till like Sunday. Yeah.
Not me.
Damn. Power to you, Fletch. Power to you.
I'm a heathen.
Power to you, brother. Around here, I taught my family to fast. It'll be like World War III.
How fast can we get to the refrigerator? That's
Anger,
what they say.
is a thing.
Hey, you got a house from women, so yeah, you better.
I do.
I've fasted before, but like fasting 2 days.
I do intermittent fasting.
Well, it's Holy Week. A Holy Week. There's tons of different fasts. Today I don't eat until tomorrow.
Y'all want to see
we don't get to eat till tomorrow
or hangry? Oh no.
I'm gonna show you a video right now. Hold on. Keep talking, guys. Find this.
No, so I guess the part of this Doomsday thing is what do we have coming into it, because we still have Ironheart coming up.
No one cares
they
about that.
kind of shelved that, and do we think they're going to release that all at once, or are they going to?
No one cares about that show.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But what do they have in between that?
The only next Thunderbolts. I think Thunderbolts going to do really good.
I
think they're going to do really good.
Had a test screen.
Thunderbolts?
Really good.
Yeah, I think they're going to do really good.
Thunderbolts is going to surprise, man.
It's going to surprise a lot of people.
I have a feeling it's going to surprise.
Yeah.
But do we think that they should have done something like a tie-in better with some of the stuff that they got coming out? Because right now they have no synergy with the TV section, right?
Yeah. They have to tie these things in. Like what DJ was saying before, that Daredevil Born Again, they have to tie it in somehow to Spider-Man. Right. It has to be mentioned.
Yes.
They just at least mention, like,
at least Daredevil did mention other properties.
Yes.
I appreciate how they did. Miss Marvel, they mentioned Spider-Man,
Echo,
so it tied some things together.
Yeah.
Right. But what's coming forward? Because what is Thunderbolt going to tie into? Do we think it's going to tie into Doomsday?
It's Dark Avengers, Doomsday.
Yeah.
Because the Avengers are not around.
Mhm.
Remember that here they say the Avengers not around.
Yeah.
That's why it has an asterisk. At the end, they're gonna say they're the Dark Avengers.
Avengers. Yep.
That's my take.
I
That's
think
what I
at
really
the
think
end the
is gonna
title
happen.
at the end title change is going to change
Yeah.
over to whatever they're going to call.
And we already know a lot of their cast already was announced for Doomsday.
Yep.
So I think.
But
that's
wouldn't
gonna be
we
the
they
thing.
do like a Shang-Chi 2 or something like that to kind of like say, or you know,
He's not
it
getting
just-
a Shang-Chi too.
They're going to bring him back in the other
Nah,
ones.
They're giving him a movie in the Avengers, and that's it.
Yep.
That's
I
it.
think
I
he's
just
done
changed
after
it with
that.
Moon Knight. I think
Yeah.
Moon Knight's supposed to be in.
Yeah, I
Doomsday.
Nothing.
I think there's a lot of people that weren't mentioned that are going to be in that movie.
I
No,
think
yeah.
they're going to do like Danny said when the Flash. You're going to see different worlds.
Yeah.
You know, from that. You know, especially the X-Men and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's what we're gonna see
definitely.
it.
Yeah.
All right. So we're talking about women in my house, right?
Uh-oh.
Be careful with your next words. Choose your words
Watch out.
wisely.
Oh, I love my women. I love my.
I
I love my ladies.
You heard how loud he got when he said that.
But when I watch this segment, watching Modern Family, I'm telling you, this
when they all get in sync.
Is this safe? It's a trapeze.
Relax. More people are killed by knife-wielding strangers than from trapezing.
I'm thinking about going home now.
When they all get in their period at the same time.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine. You look so sad.
Oh, no, not today.
What's wrong?
Nothing. No, your mom's just feeling emotional.
She was like this last month, the month before, and the month before.
What? I could kill someone. No, I can't hear you. The stupid phone gets no reception in this stupid house.
I heard rumors. Yeah, we all had. That females living or working in close quarters could eventually get on the same cycle. But I always assumed that was a story designed to keep women out of the submarine corps.
This isn't milk. What's wrong with me? My brain's not working right.
No.
Okay. 3 legs? It's not
I know. It's so sad. Oh my God, they're gonna ruin everything.
No. We just need to be extra sensitive.
Phil, honey, when do we need to leave?
Whenever's good for you, sweetie. Maybe 20 minutes?
Oh, damn.
Whenever you're ready. It happened. Satan's trifecta. The day I most dreaded and fallen on the day I most loved.
I pray for you, my friend.
I have experienced that because I used to have 2 girls in the house with my wife, and
Danny feels it.
Lots of ice cream on
Don't show this
chocolate
up.
on hand.
when those things sync up, it's like Voltron, boy.
Oh my God.
Swords.
Oh my gosh, man. All right, man. We've been on it for 108. Let's see what close up this poll and see what is up. And we got 45%. Awesome. 27% met. And another 27% that says the Netflix series is better. 11 votes. Not bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight. G Major. Tell the fine people where they can find you. Good sir.
Well, you can find me on Major. What up, though? I just put up a new. Hey, hi.
Hold up now.
Technical. Sorry.
Oh, that was funny. I just put up a new video. It came out today about Fire Festival. I left my ass off today, so I got a little short video up. You can look at it. It's been postponed. That's going on. And then on my music side, got a new single, I should say, new album, mini album coming out from a label out of Spain. And still waiting for the vinyl record, guys. It's still in Chicago.
Nice, man.
Nice.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Good job.
That's awesome. Fletch.
Yeah. So supposedly my wife told me to be on tomorrow, so I'll see if I can do that. and put something out on the channel because he hasn't been able to. But it's been kind of crazy with being Holy Week. So I got to see if I can put something up. We have been posting stuff on both my channels on Fletcher. They put out some Minecraft stuff, which has been funny interacting with the chat on that. And also we've been putting out some shorts on Indignant Desert Bird. So
Awesome,
check it out.
Good deal. DJ.
What's up, y'all? Find my channel Talking Black Guy when I'm not over spoiling stuff, if you know what I mean.
Wow, dude. You had to go there.
Yeah, but now
Inside baseball.
Haven't posted a week, been busy at work, but I will get my review out for Sinners this weekend and probably a couple more stuff later this week. So stay with me.
Sounds good. And Danny, my brother from another mother.
Yes, you can catch me on my channel on Mondays and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Road to Wisdom. I try to upload some uplifting content. Hopefully that people will gravitate towards it. I'm trying to get 2,000 subscribers this year, so please share the links.
Right,
also, catch me here on Wednesdays with these fine gentlemen. And on Sunday,
these fools. That's how you were gonna say.
These fools.
I pitied fool.
And Sundays on Storms Live again with two of these fine gentlemen. So definitely check us out. Sunday after Storms Live, we are doing the final roundtable of Daredevil. So that should be interesting because it was a split decision last night.
Good deal, Danny. And thank you, everybody in the chat. You know who you are. Everybody watching this on the replay, please hit that like and make comments below in case you want us to do something different. So if it's a slow news week next week, we'll do a ranking of Disney shows and see what.
Nice.
So saying that, man, thank you, everybody, and we'll catch you all next week, same time, man.
Later.
Oh no, I didn't have it set up. No.
What?
Adiós, muchachos. A la próxima. And happy Easter, everybody.